Now on Sunrise, a scare at an iconic Portland movie house. Why firefighters had to evacuate the Hollywood Theater. Plus, we check in on Small Business Saturday, how the city of Vancouver is working to help make sure shopping is easier. Your news starts now. Good morning and thanks for getting up with us as we kick off your Sunday. It is 6 o'clock. I'm Libby Dowsett alongside Corey Johnson. Nice to have you back. We missed you yesterday.
Good to be back. I missed you as well, Libby. And
so sunny yesterday.
It was. And if you enjoyed yesterday, you're going to enjoy today as well. So we are expecting to see the sun come out later in the late morning, early afternoon. But for right now, sitting a bit cloudy this morning, our Rose City camera. Breezy, beautiful fall morning, 44 degrees. So definitely chilly if you want to maybe go on a walk or do something very early this morning. Definitely grab a jacket. Our temperatures right now sitting in the mid 40s for much of our area. 43 in Salem, 43 in Astoria as well, 34 in the Dalles, 30 in Pendleton currently. This is our Salem sky camera from our state capitol building. Those lights shining bright, but also clouds off in the distance this morning. 43 degrees for us there. And our Pioneer Park building camera. Look at this. We're after Thanksgiving, so we're officially in Christmas season, Libby. I love to see all those lights dazzling out there. 44 degrees at this time from the square. Our look at Futurecast. So we are going to be cloudy throughout much of the morning hours, but you can see as we go throughout the day, and as that time increases, it clears for us, and then those cloud cover disappears, and then the sun breaks do come out for us, and then we will have a more sunny day, more dry, mild day, not looking to be wet, and it'll be very similar to what we saw yesterday before those clouds do return as we get into late tonight. But taking a look throughout your day, planning out the rest of your morning and early afternoon. Cool to start, cloudy morning, then the sun comes out. About 48 degrees is what we can expect for about noon. I do think we'll reach just a high of 49, but we'll time out everything, including when we can see the rain return, coming up.
Thank you, Corey. We are tracking a developing story out of Central California, where a mass shooting in Stockton left 4 people dead and more than a dozen hurt. This all happened just before 6 o'clock last night. The San Joaquin Sheriff's Office believes it was a targeted incident and the attacker targeted a child's birthday party. The victims range in age, that is, from juveniles to adults, with no specific ages released.
It is unfathomable that there are young children who are harmed, that there is anybody who is harmed in this, and our hearts go out to those victims, to their families, and to our community.
No one has been arrested at this point. Multiple law enforcement agencies, including the FBI, are helping with that investigation. Here at home, the Washington County Sheriff's Office is investigating a deadly hit-and-run crash in Hillsborough. They say a pedestrian was hit on Southwest Minter Bridge Road, north of the Tualatin River. At this point, there is no description of a suspect or their car, and the victim has not been identified. The Cowlitz County Sheriff's Office is urging drivers to play it safe near railroad tracks after 2 different crashes involving trains and cars. The first happened Saturday morning along Pleasant Hill Road in Kelso near Horseshoe Bend Estates. The driver had to be airlifted to the hospital with serious injuries. The second crash happened last night near Flat Road and Sakari Lane. Everyone was out of the car before the train hit it. Some scary moments as the popular Hollywood Theater was evacuated on Saturday due to a gas leak. Portland Fire and Rescue say it happened around 2 o'clock. An issue with one of the building's furnaces let gas flow into the building. The situation was resolved in about 30 minutes with the help of Northwest Natural. Theater employees say screenings continued as normal afterward. Well, yesterday was Small Business Saturday, and as we ramp up for the holiday season, the city of Vancouver is lifting some roadblocks to try to make local shopping easier. Construction has been underway to improve Main Street since January, but it's now on pause. Jake Holter reports from downtown Vancouver.
Small businesses we spoke to say that the construction on Main Street has hurt their business this past year, but they say they are thankful for the support they've gotten from the community this Small Business Saturday.
The holiday season can either make or break your year.
It's been wonderful, and people are excited to come down here.
Molly McKenzie owns McKenzie's Treasures, an antique jewelry shop downtown. She says this Small Business Saturday, she had customers right when she opened, which was a welcome change after she says business has been slow this past year due to the Main Street construction.
It has affected our business a lot, with people not being able to get through all the streets and finding places to park and such. And any time there's any traffic or any street closed off, it's not very inviting to people.
The city halted Main Street construction on Thanksgiving, and it will remain paused until New Year's Day.
Their ability to open it up for us and making it more walking friendly and car friendly through this holiday season is really important and a blessing, in my opinion.
McKenzie says she's thrilled because the holiday season is when she and a lot of small businesses make their money.
There might be 2 months that I am not making the same amount as my winter months, and I have to then compensate it or dip into the business savings to pay for our retail spaces and everything like that.
Just down the road, Wild Fern Boutique owner Deanna Gaines says while the pause is helpful, this year will track behind years past.
Our holiday is just going to be scrunched into like a few weeks rather than a month and a half, the month and a half rush that we usually see.
Downtown Vancouver resident Laura Webster made it a point to shop around at small businesses Saturday to show her support for the community.
The restaurants can't survive if there's not people down here doing anything, and so it just makes it much more lively and welcoming to even be in the area than if you're going to drive to Target and do everything there.
Jake Holter, KGW News.
Small business owners are facing mounting pressure from surging import costs to a shortage of affordable loans. Ivan Rodriguez explains they're hunkering down while trying to remain optimistic.
Doug Scheffel's experience as a small business owner is similar to many others across the country this year.
In a small business world, everything is cash. It's everything you worry about. And I just see all the costs rising.
Scheffel is the co-owner of family-run ETM Manufacturing in Massachusetts. Back in April, he says he laid off about a quarter of his employees as the Trump administration's tariff rollout dented demand for the machine parts and sheet metal his company sells.
It just has become almost impossible to plan and be thoughtful about our workforce, be thoughtful about the how we pay those people, how we employ them.
Beyond the economic uncertainty small businesses are facing, Aaron Terrazas, an economist for Point, says another challenge is accessing financing.
Credit conditions, bank lending conditions for small businesses have tightened now for 13 consecutive quarters. I think that's probably going to continue.
The average rate on a new urban small business term loan was over 7% at the end of last year, according to the Kansas City Fed. But many small businesses face rates well north of 10%. All of that adds stress on businesses and its people.
If you're spending all your time worrying about how to get your payables in line, your cash in line, and you're taking out really expensive debt to cover those gaps, it's hard to think about growth because you just can't afford it.
Today is one of the busiest travel days of the year, and it could be a tough one for travelers. Airports in Chicago have seen cancellations and delays as a major winter storm pummels the area. Saturday, more than 1,300 flights were canceled at both O'Hare and Midway International due to the weather. Focusing on PDX, the Port of Portland expected about 367,000 people to pass through the airport this holiday weekend. That's a slight increase from last year's 350,000 travelers.